Hi everyone, and welcome back to Everyday Health Savvy. So in part 1 video, I explained cardiac arrest, but now it's time to learn how to perform CPR, okay? So a life-saving skills. So whether you're at home, at work, or in public, knowing how to do CPR can make the difference between life and death. All right, so what CPR stands for? CPR stands for cardiopulmonary resuscitation. So for cardio, we see the heart, pulmonary, we see the lung, and then for resuscitation is when we perform skills to help save that person's life, okay, such as chest compression, rescue breathing. Okay, so in today's video, you're gonna learn how to use a back mask device, how to use an AED, and also how to perform CPR on adult. First thing to do in any emergency is to check if the scene is safe for you and for the victim. Okay, so if it's clear, you can approach the person, all right? And then next you check for responsiveness, okay? So you tap the person's shoulder firmly, okay? Hey, are you okay? Can you hear me? No response, you activate the emergency response system, all right? So you take your phone, call 911, and if you have other people around you, you ask them to call 911. Then if it's possible, you can also ask them to grab you an AED. Okay, so later on in this video, I will explain what the AED stands for. All right, so you tap the victim's shoulder, there is no response. You activate the emergency response system, okay? You call 911, and then the next step is to check for pulse and breathing, all right? So for adult, you check the carotid pulse, okay? So you check the carotid pulse for no more like than 10 seconds, okay? 5 to 10 seconds. So to save time, while you're checking for pulse, you can also check for breathing, okay? So check to see if the chest is making any movement. Okay, so you're checking for pulse, no more than 10 seconds, 5 to 10 seconds, okay? While you're checking for pulse, you also check to see if the chest making any movement, okay? So no response, no pulse, no breathing, you start CPR right away. Now, how to perform CPR on adult? The first thing to do is to place the heel of one hand on the center of the chest, okay? Just below the nipple lines, all right? You place the heel of one hand, and then the other one on top of it, and then you interlock your fingers, okay? Make sure that you keep your elbows straight, okay? And then make sure you press hard and fast, okay? For adults, at least 2 inches deep at a rate of 100 to 120 compression per minute. Okay, so after each 30 compression, you give 2 rescue breaths. All right, so let's practice 30 compression. Okay. Now, how to use a back mask device, okay? So let's say you're at home. You might not have this one available, okay? So if you have a pocket mask available, you can use it. Let's say you don't have this device available, and then you also don't have a pocket mask available. You can use your mouth, okay? If you don't feel comfortable using your mouth, you can just continue with chest compression. Okay, 30 compression and 2 breaths. So if you have this available, how to use a pocket mask device, okay? You just have to place the mask on the victim face, okay? Use the EC clamp technique, okay? That's the C, that's the E, okay? That's the C to seal the mask. That's the E to lift the jaw. But remember, first, you have to position yourself above the victim head, okay? So you place the mask, the EC clamp technique, that's the C, that's the E, okay? Then you lift the jaw, all right, to open the airway, okay? And then you give 2 breaths, okay? Each breath has to last 1 second. Okay, just 1 second for each breath. All right, so for this device, it is pretty much the same thing. Let me just turn the mannequin. Okay, so you position yourself above the victim head. Okay, and then you place the mask on the victim face. That's the C, that's the E, that's the C right there, that's the E. You lift the jaw. Okay, and then you give 2 breaths, 1 and 2. Okay, all right, so place the mask. That's the C, and that's the E right there. Lift the jaw, and then 2 breaths, 1 and 2. Okay, so repeat the cycle of 30 compression and 2 breaths until help arrive. Okay, now let's say you have an AED available. Okay, the AED stands for automated external defibrillator. All right, so we use it to normalize abnormal heart rhythm. Okay, so the first thing to do when the AED arrives at the scene is to turn it on. All right, that's the first thing to do. Turn it on. Okay, we turn it on and then we follow the prompts. Okay, we also have the adult pads. You can also follow the diagram, okay, and the pads. Right? So first thing, power on, and then follow the prompts, okay?
Apply pads to patient's bare chest. Apply pads to patient's bare chest. Plug in pads connector next to flashing light.
And then I plug it
Apply
in.
pads, plug in, do not touch the patient.
Make sure everybody's clear.
Heart rhythm. Do not touch the patient. Analyzing heart rhythm. Shock advised. Charging. Stay clear of patient.
Make sure everybody's clear.
Now. Press the orange button. Now.
And then deliver the shock.
Shock delivered. It is safe to touch the patient.
All right, now we can continue with chest compression, okay? 30 compression, 2 breaths. All right, so let's put everything together, okay? So let's say, for example, you at the mall, okay? You at the mall, you are walking, and then suddenly you see someone collapse, okay? Remember, in my previous video, I explained how to know if someone is in cardiac arrest. Okay, so if you want to learn more, we can play the first part of this video where I explain how to make the difference between cardiac arrest and heart attack. Okay, so let's say you're at the mall and then suddenly someone collapses. Okay, the first thing to do is to assess the scene. All right. You assess the scene, check to see if the scene is safe for you and for the victim, okay? Hey, are you okay? Are you okay? Can you hear me? You call 911. You get an AED, all right? You check for pulse. You check for breathing. While you're checking for pulse, no more than 10 seconds, okay? No breathing, no pulse, no response. You begin CPR, all right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. All right? 2 rescue breath. Okay. 1 and 2. Keep going. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. All right. Same thing. C, E, lift the jaw. 1 and 2. All right. The AED arrived at the scene. The first thing I do, I turn it on, okay?
Apply pads.
I have the prompt, okay?
pads to patient's bare chest. Plug in pads connector. Do
Plug
not
it in.
touch the patient.
Make sure everybody's clear.
Heart rhythm.
Okay? Everybody's clear?
Do not touch the patient. Analyzing heart rhythm. Shock advised. Charging. Stay clear of patient.
Make sure everybody's clear. Okay? And then deliver the shock.
Button. Shock delivered.
Remember, if you are the only person available, just focus on giving chest compression. Okay? Because if you don't have this bag mask device available, the best thing to do is to continue chest compression until help arrive. Okay? How to do mouth to mouth breath. Okay? You just have to pinch the person nose. Okay? You pinch the nose, you lift the jaw. Okay? Make sure that you lift the jaw, pinch the nose, and then you give 2 breath. Okay? 2 breath. That's it. And then always make sure that while you're giving the 2 breath, always make sure that the chest rise. Okay? If you don't see any movement, it's not good. You have to see the chest rise. That's how you perform CPR. Remember, your actions could save a life. If you ever find yourself in this situation, stay calm and act quickly. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. Let's spread the knowledge and save lives together. Bye-bye.